What's up, everybody? This is Hiersoux with the Hiersoux and Company Real Estate Team. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play, and the 9 pros and cons of living in Santa Fe, New Mexico, make sure to tap the subscribe button and click the bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. And we honestly get so many calls, emails, and texts every single day from people moving and relocating here. We absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about moving anywhere in the greater Santa Fe, New Mexico area, make sure to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Days, nights, and weekends, we got your back when moving to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Welcome to Santa Fe, a city steeped in history, culture, and natural beauty. But like any place, it comes with its own set of advantages and challenges. Let's explore the pros and cons of living in this enchanting city home. So with no further ado, let's start with the pros of living in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Pro number 1, our cultural richness and rich cultural heritage. Santa Fe boasts a diverse cultural tapestry from its indigenous people's roots to its Spanish colonial influence. Residents have access to numerous art galleries, museums, and cultural events throughout the year that celebrate this heritage. As for cultural events, the city celebrates its rich heritage with events like the Santa Fe Indian Market, which is the largest in America, and the Spanish Market, showcasing traditional art and crafts. We also have several historical landmarks, explore historical sites like the Palace of Governors and the Laredo Chapel with its famous spiraling staircase. We also have a very diverse art scene, which I will talk about a little bit later in this video. We also have a very international feel, and you may run into a native Santa Fean whose family's been here for generations since the Spanish arrived in the 1600s, or you may meet an indigenous person who has been here longer, or you may meet a recent transplant like myself, or perhaps someone with a foreign accent from another country. It always keeps you on your toes and your curiosity piqued, and it certainly makes for a lively conversation. Pro number 2, scenic beauty. Nestled in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, Santa Fe offers breathtaking natural landscapes, hiking trails, and outdoor activities year-round. The stunning desert landscapes and clear skies are a haven for nature enthusiasts, and I just love the sky. Okay, pro number 3, we have a very mild climate. Santa Fe has a dry, very dry high desert climate with intense sunlight. We also have abundant sunshine with an average of 300 sunny days per year. Residents like myself can indulge in outdoor activities year-round. And we have 4 seasons. Experience a distinctive change in seasons without extreme temperatures, enjoying mild winters and pleasant summers. And we have low humidity. The arid climate means low humidity, which most people find beneficial for respiratory health. We also have very good air quality in general, as it's in a relatively low pollution of 11.5 micrograms per cubic meter, which is considered in the good classification. And here's an interesting fact. From the late 19th century until 1940, tuberculosis was the leading cause of death in the United States. Now you may be wondering, why in the world is Maya mentioning this? Well, to answer your question, here's why. Back then, many people suffering from the disease came to the high desert mountains of New Mexico in search of a cure. There were sanatoriums throughout the region that cared for the tuberculars, as they were called. For instance, in the northeastern part of Santa Fe, Sun Mount Sanitarium is nestled up to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. That location is now home to the Immaculate Heart of Mary Retreat Conference Center, next to the Santa Fe Preparatory High School on Museum Hill. In any case, many people who came west seeking treatment for the disease stayed when they got better. These new residents contributed greatly to the vitality of Santa Fe and the rest of New Mexico. Needless to say, many people found creativity and not death here in Santa Fe. To name just a few, the locally famed architect John Gaumim, who contracted tuberculosis while working on the New York City subway system, came to Santa Fe. He stayed, built many great things. The Cristo Rey Church at the end of Canyon Road is one of those buildings that he designed. Will Schuster, the Santa Fe artist who created the Zobra, suffered from mustard gas poisoning during World War I and came in search of a cure. The rest is history. Carlos Vieira, the artist who advocated for the Pueblo revival of architecture, recovered in Santa Fe. These are just examples of many of the people who were artists who helped further Santa Fe as an artistic hub. This leads us perfectly to number 4, which is Santa Fe as an artistic hub. The city attracts artists and creatives from all over the world. It's a thriving art scene, includes renowned galleries, artisan markets, and a supportive community that fosters creativity. Santa Fe consistently ranks top 1, 2, or 3 art markets in the U.S. between Los Angeles, New York City, and us. And it's no surprise Santa Fe hosts over 250 galleries. It has 3 distinct art districts, the downtown historic area, on Kenyon Road, or in Midtown Rail Yard District, which was voted number 9 Best Artist Districts USA Today Best Reader's Choice Poll in 2023. As if that weren't enough, Santa Fe also hosts a multitude of art festivals, fostering a vibrant creative community. Pro number 5, wellness and lifestyle. Santa Fe promotes a holistic lifestyle with spas, yoga studios, and a focus on wellness. The clean air, serene soundings, and the emphasis on a healthy living contribute to a relaxed way of life. Pro number 6, unique architecture. The distinctive adobe architecture gives Santa Fe its signature charm. Living in the city means being surrounded by unique historic buildings that add to its character. Number 7, small town feel. You almost always run into someone you know. It's a small world after all. Although the population boasts around 87,000 people, I like to call it a big little town, mostly because I'm always running into someone I know, or my kiddo inevitably runs into someone he goes to school with. Like the time last year when we went to watch the turning of the aspen trees at the Santa Fe ski basin, and as we're running down the hill, his friend recognized him from his signature Meow Wolf hoodie he wore all the time. Didn't expect that. Or maybe the time I went for a walk by myself one evening during Fiesta on a whim, decided to see Zozobra burn in a crowd of 60,000 people, only to run into my son's best friend's family as I was passing through the turnstile at Fort Marcy. They immediately took pity on me and had me join their human family train so I wouldn't get lost in the crowd of strangers. Talk about serendipity. That's the beauty of a small town. So no matter where you are or what you're doing, you're always reminded, it's a small world after all. Anyway, it's not just me who feels this way. Santa Fe ranked number 2 on the list of the best small cities in the U.S. in the Condé Nast Traveler 2023 Reader's Choice Awards. Pro number 8, if I can get my numbers right, outdoor paradise. Santa Fe is an outdoor enthusiast's dream, a haven brimming with opportunities for thrilling adventures and serene escapades. Some may think of it as a winter wonderland. Just a stone's throw away from the city's Santa Fe ski basin beckons snow enthusiasts with its powder-packed slopes and exhilarating trails. Whether you're a seasoned skier or a novice snowboarder, this nearby resort promises fantastic winter sports adventures against a breathtaking mountain backdrop. Others love it because it's a hiking haven. For those seeking the allure of the great outdoors, Santa Fe's surrounding mountains and desert landscapes offer an extensive network of hiking trails, catering to all skill levels. The Dale Ball Trail System, a gem within reach, weaves through the diverse terrains, leading explorers through pine-studded paths and panoramic vistas. And if you're not walking, perhaps you might think of it as a biking bonanza. Santa Fe pedals its way into the hearts of biking enthusiasts with trails that traverse rugged terrains and scenic landscapes. The city offers diverse biking experiences, from adrenaline-pumping mountain bike rides to leisurely rides with picturesque valleys. However, the terrain doesn't just cater to bikers. It's also a playground for those who prefer exploring on horseback. So if you prefer 4 legs to 2 or a bike, galloping adventures might be your cup of tea, where you can embark on scenic rides throughout the rolling hills and juniper-scented paths, immersing in the tranquility of nature while forging a bond with the majestic creatures. Beyond these highlighted activities, Santa Fe's outdoor paradise offers an array of adventures waiting to be discovered, from hot air balloon rides that paint the skies with vibrant colors to rock climbing experiences that challenge even the most daring adventures. The city's offerings are as diverse as they are captivating. Whether you seek the adrenaline rush of winter sports or the serenity of a peaceful hike, Santa Fe's outdoor paradise invites all to indulge in nature's wonders and create unforgettable moments amidst the stunning landscapes. And last but not least, pro number 9, our farmers market. Our farmers market is nothing short of amazing, and it's not just us Santa Feans who think it. The Santa Fe Farmers Market was voted the #6 best farmers market in the USA Today 10 Best Readers Choice poll in 2023. And the best part, it's year-round. What can I say? The Santa Fe Farmers Market isn't just a market, it's a vibrant tapestry woven with the essence of this city, a kaleidoscope of flavors, colors, and community spirit. It's a feast for the senses. Imagine strolling through the stalls, bursting with the freshest produce, each vibrant hue and aromatic scent inviting you to explore further. Here the air is alive with the symphony of bustling vendors and visitors and locals alike immersing themselves in a culinary haven. This market isn't just about buying food, though. It's a celebration of local growers, artisans, and culinary craftspeople, from farm fresh vegetables to artisanal cheeses, handcrafted goods to aromatic spices. Every item tells a story of the fertile lands and skilled hands that cultivate Santa Fe's rich bounty. From plants in the springtime, ripening apricots, peaches, and cherries in the summer, to ristras like these, roasting chili peppers in the fall, it has it all. All natural meats come from locally sourced ranches and farms, and eggs and lettuces, everything. Oh my! Here you don't just shop, you connect. You engage with farmers, artisans, and fellow visitors, share stories, learn about the produce, and immerse yourself in the warm embrace of Santa Fe's tight-knit community. It's a place where conversations flow freely and friendships bloom over shared passions for local goodness. Santa Fe's Farmers Market isn't just a market, it's an experience, a sensory delight that embodies the city's soul. Come be a part of this cultural feast, savor the essence of Santa Fe, and take home not just some produce, but cherished memories of a vibrant, community-driven haven, and maybe a lot of chili. I dare you to come taste for yourself. And that wraps up my list of pros for Santa Fe. Now, no one can deny there is certainly much to love about the city different. However, despite all the things that make Santa Fe amazing, its challenges are real. Okay, con number 1, the cost of living. The cost of living in Santa Fe can be higher than the national average. Housing prices, utilities, and groceries tend to be more expensive, which can be a challenge for some residents. We have high housing prices. We also have high housing prices. The real estate market tends to be expensive and housing costs significantly above the national average. We have costly utilities. Utility expenses, especially cooling and heating, can be higher due to the climate's demands on energy usage. Property taxes. Property taxes in Santa Fe can be relatively high, adding to the overall cost of living. See my other video called Decoding the True Cost of Living in 2023, where I break it all down for you. Okay, con number 2, limited job opportunities. While there are opportunities in tourism, hospitality, the arts, the job market in Santa Fe may not be as diverse or robust compared to larger metropolitan areas. Finding specific career paths might require commuting or remote work. Specialized industries. Employment opportunities might be limited to specific industries like tourism, healthcare, and government sectors. Although the cat is out of the bag, Movie Maker magazine did rank Santa Fe as the #1 smaller city on the magazine's 2023 list of best places to live and work as a movie maker. So there is that. Anyway, the competitive job market. Job openings often attract many qualified applicants, making job hunting more competitive. And remote work challenges. Some professions may find it challenging to secure remote work operations due to the city's economic structure, or maybe just the internet access. Okay, now we're moving on. Con number 3, our high altitude. Santa Fe sits at an elevation of over 7,000 feet, which can affect newcomers, causing altitude sickness or breathing difficulties until they are acclimated to the thin air. And honestly, some people aren't able to overcome it and have to leave. I had a showing canceled because the wife couldn't physically breathe once arriving to our city. The couple literally turned around after 24 hours out of arriving, went back to Texas where she could breathe at the lower altitude, and canned the idea of ever owning a second home in Santa Fe. And unfortunately, it's not something most people anticipate. Either your body can adjust or you have to leave. Okay, seasonal weather extremes. The weather of Santa Fe can be unpredictable in hot summers and cold winters. Snowstorms and high UV exposure during summer are common, requiring adaptation to varying climates. For example, always keep a hat and water in my trunk for any change in weather. You just never know. And sunstroke is no fun, nor are cold toes. like last winter. Be prepared to wear wool socks for a while. Con number 4, tourist crowds. Okay, we do get a seasonal rush. During peak tourist seasons, such as summers and around major events, the Zobra, the fiestas, popular areas can become congested and bustling, which leads to parking challenges. Finding parking downtown or near tourist attractions can be difficult, especially during busy periods. And there will also be higher prices. Some services and amenities will be more expensive due to the catering of the tourist demand. Con number 5. We do have limited public transportation. Santa Fe's public transportation system is not as extensive as it is in larger cities, making owning a car a necessity. Commuting options may be limited for some residents. Con number 6, virtually little to no nightlife. Everything closes early. Think 9, 9:30, definitely no clubbing, and you will have to go to Albuquerque for dancing. You will find live music, it just doesn't last long into the night. So Evangelos and the Matador downtown are your best bets for live music, and some dancing at El Farol on Canyon Road is the other. If you want an amazing piano, then on Sundays and Monday nights, Doug Montgomery plays at the Rio Chama Steakhouse, and you just never know who may join him on stage, crooning, flamenco dancing, or playing a horn instrument. It's a very different show every night. Con number 7, relaxed lifestyle. Let's talk about the relaxed way of life. Some might say it's too relaxed. Mañana does not mean tomorrow. It means when I get around to it, not today, probably not tomorrow, and maybe not next week. Maybe a couple weeks from now. While some may bask in the unhurriedness, those of us transplants who have lived in major metropolitan areas may not appreciate this laissez-faire attitude. Getting contractors to work is possible. However, getting them to work on your timeline is highly doubtful. Oftentimes, my clients have to hire from Albuquerque and pay the travel fees to get more reliable service providers. So when you find one you love, hang on to them. Okay, number 8, healthcare. Our healthcare system is not great. Despite having 2 hospitals in town, most people travel out of state to MD Anderson and other highly reputable places for cancer care and other major medical services. We have them, they're just not known for their timeliness or attentive care. Con number 9, allergies are real. If you have never had them, you probably will, because in Santa Fe, the diverse flora contributes to a nearly year-round allergy season. In the spring, from March to May, tree pollen is the main culprit. The juniper and cottonwood trees that dot the Santa Fe landscape release large amounts of pollen into the air. As the weather grows warm, the trees begin their reproductive cycle, causing pollen counts to surge. If you're prone to allergies, and even if you were not before, like me, when I moved here 2 years ago, you might find yourself sneezing with a runny or blocked nose during this period, or maybe some red eyes. Come summer, from June to August, grass and pollen trees take center stage. This includes pollen from local species like blue grama and buffalo grass. With the arrival of the monsoon season, these grasses flower and release pollen, potentially triggering allergic reactions. And then last but not least, in late summer and early fall, weed pollen, particularly from the ubiquitous sagebrush and Russian thistle, comes to the forefront. The dry, windy conditions of Santa Fe can cause these pollen grains to travel great distances, affecting even those who live away from the plants. Often you'll see a yellow plume. So take it from someone who never had allergies before moving here. It's real. My eyes were red, red, red. My nose was stuffed and I was dripping for a long time until I figured it out. It's kind of like the Game of Thrones. Winter is coming, only it's Santa Fe style. Allergies are coming. So be forewarned. Be prepared. In the end, whether Santa Fe becomes your ideal home or not depends on your priorities and lifestyle preferences. Its unique blend of culture, art, and natural beauty might outweigh the challenges for those seeking a serene and culturally rich environment. For me, it was a quality of life issue. I wanted to provide a better quality of life for my son, where he could ride his bike to school and play with kids in the neighborhood, where he could be a kid outdoors. Unfortunately, this was a lifestyle that we did not have in our old town, and one that I desperately wanted him to have. And now his best friend lives 3 blocks away from us, and they ride bikes all the time and play doorbell ditch. Who knew kids still did that? While I don't condone it, I will say 10-year-old boys will be 10-year-old boys. The last thing I will say as a recent transplant, while my motto in life is to not regret anything, I will say that I wish I had moved here sooner. I absolutely love it, and I think you will too. So if you're thinking of moving here like me, there's only one way I can help you, and that's you got to reach out. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Until next time, walk in beauty.